dispose of the evidence. I just got that from there as a fire starter to increase my fires because I'm serious about my fires. So cardboard starts fires. All right, what the heck is up, guys? Welcome back to the garage. Today we have something super cool. All right, so behind me, my wife's Jeep. If you guys seen the video where I surprised her with a Jeep Wrangler, which is right there. We've been talking about lifting it and doing wheels and tires and doing a couple things to it ever since we've got the thing. We've just been busy and it didn't really come up to do until right now. So what I did was I surprised her with all of the stuff to do the Jeep for Christmas, all of the parts. So anyways, it is now the end of January and we are finally getting around to installing the lift. We're gonna do kind of a complete makeover on the Jeep. Now a simple makeover, nothing crazy and huge, which entails like headlights, 3-inch lift kit, wheels, tires. That's it, right? Never done a full Jeep lift. It's weird to think about. I've done a zillion lifts, never once on a Jeep. So first things first, I laid everything out just because if I get started, I don't want to need something in the middle of the job and not being able to finish because then you got a vehicle apart, whatever. So the lift we decided to go with was a TerraFlex 3-inch. Now the whole kit is pretty much their base kit. It's just a TerraFlex 3-inch with the control arms up in the front. But I did not go with their shocks. I went with a Fox shock. So I kind of put this together myself. So I got all the suspension boxes except the shock box and then just got the Foxes, obviously. Now moving to wheel and tire setup, there's the factory wheels and tires. Oh yeah, real quick, this Jeep is a 2016 Wrangler Backcountry. Now a little bit of research on the Backcountry, I guess they only made it 1 year, 2016. It kind of has those little, I don't know how we feel about the sticker situation on there. But it has good bumpers, you know, steel. It has rock sliders, and then the rear bumper is also cool. You know, it's just a little cooler than the factory Wrangler Unlimited Sahara deal, which is a pretty cool option. So wheels and tires, I did 35 1250 17 Toyo Open Country MT. There's like a zillion tires on the market. Everyone has their own preference. I really like the Toyo MTs. They're a really good tire. And then for the wheel, I went with the standard Method MR305 with the simulated bead lock. I just think a Jeep should have this kind of look on it. I don't really like when Jeeps have like big wide wheels, like truck style wheels. I like when Jeeps have, you know, smaller rim, bigger tire, bead lock look. This is a 17 by 8.5, I think is the diameter and the width of the wheel. So I think it's gonna look very good. I've kind of been contemplating on putting these wheels on my Powerstroke since right now I don't have the big ugly wide ones on because it's winter and those are bare aluminum. So winter set possibly, but we're already halfway through winter, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Powerstroke wheels. All right, so there you go. The Jeep's sitting absolutely stock right now. There's absolutely nothing done to it. We are getting ready to do it. So I did kind of splurge and already do the headlights, which is the JW speaker. These are very nice. All the Jeep people know exactly what kind of headlights those are. They make a world of difference in the night compared to the old Yeller flashlight lights that were in there before. Here's where we're at. I got pretty much everything stripped down. Coils are out. Sway bar end links are out, track bars out, drag links out, got the front. So all I have left to do on removal is the control arms. I gotta swap these out and then we'll be ready for installation of the new stuff. It's going super easy, no problem so far, knock on wood. But it's like after 8 o'clock, so we're gonna head home and I'm gonna get back on this first thing in the morning tomorrow, which should be smooth sailing. But I'm gonna be held up by the tires. I don't have those mounted. I was waiting on TPMS sensors. I forgot to order them. And Jeep idiot newbie. I didn't order a 5th wheel. Okay, yeah, like I didn't order a 5th spare, so I have to order that because I don't know. Is it like a big no-no in the Jeep world to not run a 5th proper spare? Yeah. you know, like wheel and tire, you just look not cool, right? So yeah, we got to order a 5th wheel and tire.
Putting this together without a 5th motor and drive around with it like that?
Yeah, for like a day.
Embarrassing.
I think we need to get an extension for the 3rd brake light thingy, because it's a 35, which is bigger than this, and it won't fit on there. You know what I mean?
Can't you just leave this smaller tire on this with a wheel on it? Because how would it impede my view? It's bigger.
It'll just be a little bigger. Is it that much bigger? Do you need an extension? I don't know. I don't know nothing about Jeeps. What do I know? I don't know anything. Oh my God, everyone bailed on me, guys. I'm here by myself. So anyways, I was in the zone and I almost finished her off and didn't even show you what the heck we're doing. Okay, so everything is installed except for the bump stop extensions that mount, you know, down there on the old axle. So what we're doing here is I'm getting ready to throw on the factory wheels. I don't have the wheels mounted yet like a real idiot. So I'm gonna put the factory wheels back on, drop it down, torque some stuff like the control arms, track bars, whatever. And you don't need torque specs, just tighten it. No, I'm kidding, this is my wife's ride. I'm gonna torque it, so yeah. But anyways, in the beginning of this kit, I was clueless, like, hello? So these, it wasn't front control arms, it wasn't front upper and lower control arms. It was only front lower control arms, okay, and rear upper control arms. So this gets the angle of the axle in the rear back in the position that needs to be, and then the front obviously does the same thing, whatever. And these are fixed length, these aren't adjustable. I know I should have went adjustable with, you know, the heim joints up there and this and that, but whatever, we went fixed length. Back here it retained the stock track bar. It just had a crazy bracket apparatus that bolted onto the axle. Fox shocks, brake line drop brackets, everything, you know, it's a lift kit. So yeah, you don't even want to know what the hardest part of this entire operation was. It wasn't even the lift kit. The lift kit's simple. That's easy. You're swapping some springs, some control arms, sway bar and link shocks. That's easy. The hardest part of this whole deal was the freaking exhaust extension situation, because so with the Jeep, when you have a lift kit or whatever you do lifting wise, your front drive shaft will hit your exhaust, okay? So whenever you lift the car, drive shaft goes down, hits here. So what they give you is these stupid extension things, which is ridiculous. I don't like these whatsoever. I might get an exhaust or make something. There's an extension way over there and an extension here, which I hate it. And of course, this Jeep is a 2016. Nothing's too rusty under here. As you can see, everything's pretty clean. It's not that bad. But those exhaust bolts were a freaking nightmare. They were completely rusted. As soon as I touched them with anything, they just snapped right off. And the nuts on the back of the flange, of course, are welded onto this side exhaust flange. So you can't even, you know, just run a new bolt and a nut like this. You have to torch the nut out of there, and this is a big freaking nightmare. And then on top of that, this clamp down here was just like a T-bolt style band clamp. It wasn't this nice one that I put on now. It was also rusted, so I just cut it off and then went and got a, you know, a new band clamp, a dual action one like that, and I like that a lot better. It's pretty secure. It's super tight, and it looks pretty good. Over here is the part that I cut off. Oh yeah, this is all the parts. Look at all those parts. All those came off of there, and the new stuff's on. Old stuff's over there. Oh, I'm just losing my mind down here. I just ran my finger over on the creeper. What is this? I think I managed to get one of everything out. And the craziest thing is I think I used all of this at least once. Because why would it be out? All right, anyways, guys, we are torqued. We are done. the Jeep is lifted. Personally, I think it looks stupid like this. I think it looks dumb. I think it looks, oh my goodness. I don't think that's a good look, okay? So you see this huge gap right there. I don't really like when Jeeps have a huge gap. So we got to get the tires on ASAP. But why I waited is because my alignment guy cries and complains, dude, why did you bring the big wheels? So I just left the factory wheels on to go get it aligned. So he isn't complaining and crying about those wheels. So factory wheels still on. We have to go get an alignment done because I think it's pretty off. Well, I know the steering wheel's off. Oh man, good old Bob, NTB Bob, Mechanic Bob, trying to talk me into starting a YouTube channel because the dude's hilarious and he's like legit. He's been doing our alignments for the past like 5 years, I'd say, 5 years of alignments. He's been on the channel before. I couldn't really film in there right now because of the whole like virus thing. It's a little weird. NTB has like rolls, but yeah. So alignment's good, done. Jeep's good. Now we have to go get these little tires off of here because, all right, we had to cruise by the local Ford dealer. Should we go used 17 450? There's like 20,000 miles on it, right? Super cool. I like that a lot. Or should we go used 2020 Platinum? I think that's a 350 maybe. I don't know. I think they got another 2020 Platinum. Yeah, right there. 2 used 2020s and a used 17. Oh, there's a nice used 2020 Duramax. A lot of used newer trucks. What's up with that? You know, like 11,000 miles, 2020. All right. Tire guy's here. Let's play it cool and act like we know what we're doing, right? Don't ruin this for me. You guys want to see what a mobile tire changing rig looks like? How's it look?
Looking good.
All right, guys. First tire officially going on. Logs. Oh. All right, final look. What'd you think? This is Brandon, Amenity Mobile Tire. He is the guy.
Hey guys.
All right, so what'd you think of the tires?
I think that these things went on fantastic. I think with the lift kit, they just look, they look perfect. I think Corey and his family are really going to like these. They balanced out really nicely. What do you guys think?
In the comments.
In the comments.
In the comments, post it. But guys, for real, if you're in the Pittsburgh area, you got to give him a call. I'll put his information right here, but that's the name, Amenity Mobile Tire Guy. He is the real deal. I trust him with all of our stuff, aftermarket, stock, OEM, doesn't matter, mud tire, street tire, Supra tire, he's the guy. It's a very, very simple setup. Lift kit, wheels, tires, headlights, and it looks absolutely amazing. It looks way better than what it did before. I definitely think that the lift is more than 3 inches. Well, obviously it's more than 3 inches with going with the 35-inch tire, but I think the lift overall itself before I put the big wheels on was way more than 3 inches, which if you get into some Google searches on some forums, on some Jeep forums, they do say that. They do say that some lift kits lift more than what they say they lift.